Afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a long time since we've done one of these. No entrance music this time, like usual, because I haven't put my batteries in my radio or wireless, whatever you want to call it. I've not been able to do a video for a while because I've been working 6 days a week, and the cameraman's doing his own thing. So I've just been doing the shorts really, but I hope to catch up with some videos pretty soon. So I thought I'd do a quick one, and I'm going to do some more this weekend, I think. So I thought I'd do a bit quick, a quick one this weekend. This weekend actually, not this week, but this weekend is 1970s time. Radio Caroline celebrates the 1970s era. The 1970s era was a bit different than their 1960s era. They broadcasted from 74 to 68 in the 1960s, and they broadcasted pop music, and as we know, because they broadcasted off a ship in the sea, and many other pirate radio stations also joined them as well, we ended up with Radio 1 and eventually commercial radio. So that's the story of the 1960s of Radio Caroline. Harold Wilson got rid of most of them in '67 by making it illegal to actually advertise on the stations, so they didn't have any money. But Caroline continued with its two boats, one just off the coast of Frinton in Essex, and the other one, the North ship, was just off the Isle of Man. So they run out of money in '68. And the company that was the company that was supplying the food and the petrol or diesel got fed up because they hadn't got paid. So they basically got a boat and tugged them both into a harbour in Holland, where they kind of sat for a long time. And then someone said, "Can we buy one of the boats?" So the Mi Amigo, that was originally the south one, was bought. Sorry, I've got a bit of a. I'm starting this vaping thing instead of smoking, and sometimes it gets a bit yucky sometimes. So yeah, someone bought that boat and just said, well, we're not going to use it. We're not going to use it. We're just going to use it as a museum. But that was a lie. Basically, it was Radio Caroline bought it again. But they came up with another format, because obviously now we had Radio 1 in the UK, and commercial radio hadn't really started. I think it was '74 it picked up most of its speed. They decided to become an album station to kind of differentiate what they did to Radio 1. They couldn't have taken Radio 1 on because they had so much better transmitters covering a whole of the UK really well, so they never took it on, and it gave them their identity. And the Radio Caroline channel today is still kind of based on that. It's based on an album station. It's not a pop station, it's not a golden oldies station. Its main channel is an album channel. So that's what the 1970s broadcasts are totally different. It's got different DJs on. Expect to hear a lot of Focus, a lot of Jethro Tull, and probably a bit of Macca. So you say to me, how do you get it? So what I can work out is the main channel, the main Radio Caroline channels, staying normal, and because these special broadcasts are coming from the ship, it's coming from the Radio Caroline North feed. So if you go on its website, go to Radio Caroline North feed, and it'll be on there Friday, Saturday and Sunday, all the way through. Be a good listen. But you can also get it on the old wireless. Now I've got a problem. This radio I bought just over 2 years ago, the great one that gets all the shortwave stuff, it still works, but the speaker doesn't work, so I can't use it on videos. I can use it in my headphones but not my videos, so I've got to buy another digital shortwave receiver, which is really annoying. So I've got my little my Roberts radio, and you can still get this from Argos, and it's great because it's still got, I don't know if you can see this, it's still got FM, medium wave and long wave on it. It's now called a Play One. So if you go on the Argos website and you want a medium wave and long wave radio, it's called the Play One. Look at the Play One, and I think it's about 29 quid. It looks a bit different. It's got a Fairia front with Roberts at the front, but it's generally the same thing. I think it was about 23 quid when my little brother bought me this for the birthday. Is it any good? For 23 quid, it's fine. It's a bit joggy because it doesn't work on proper analog tuning. It works on a digital chip. When you kind of tuning around, it's got a strange jog on it, but it receives quite well. So this is how you get it if you want to get Radio Caroline 70s broadcasts via your old radio. So if you're in the southeast or the south, you can receive it on 648. 648 is all the time, but that special service is being broadcasted on 648. We can get 648 here at night after 9 o'clock in the summer, earlier in the winter about 5 o'clock. So if you're up here, you can try 648 if you're up north. I'm in Lancaster, Lancashire, and it gets here at night, but it has some quite slow fades, so it's either with us or not, because as the signal hits the ionosphere and does strange things. It goes up like that, and then it comes down, as I've said a lot of the time. And the bottom of medium wave works different than the top of medium wave. It's kind of a slow fade, so you either get it really, really well, or it's basically not there at all. Where the one that I'm going to show you, which the 70s broadcasts are on the Saturday and Sunday, is from Manx Radio, and it's on 1368, so it's from the Isle of Man, which is quite interesting because the 1368 transmitter is from the Isle of Man, where the North ship would have been, and Caroline North is actually now using their transmitter because obviously they haven't got a boat and a transmitter in the Isle of Man anymore, which is a shame. It'd be quite nice, but yeah, they use their own transmitter. And these 1970s broadcasts are part of the celebrations of Radio Caroline, 60 years of Radio Caroline. Started at Easter this year, so I put the batteries in. So let's see if we can. So if you want to find the 1368, I won't be able to get the 648 until at night. On this, the medium wave says 700 there. So if you go a bit below that, that's where 648 will be. And it says 1400 there, so the 1368 will be just below that. So at the moment it's broadcasting Manx Radio Gold, which I listen to all the time. It's about the only thing now on medium wave that plays music. I think we've got Radio Cumbria and Dales Radio, but it's a bit weaker here, Dales Radio. But this is we've got quite a nice strong signal here. Here you go. You see, it does some. It's quite joggy. It's different shit. But for just under 30 quid, it's not like radio. But what I would do if you wanted a good medium wave transmit, is buy something off eBay. Anything that says Sony. I'll leave you with this in a minute, and I'll show you what I usually use. I've left it inside, so it's a musical interlude. Interlude, not interlude. Ah. Yeah, you see, they say it's got that digital chip, and because this is not a blasting signal, it's a good signal, but it seems to create some whistles on the chip. But it's alright. But if you want a good cheap medium wave tuner, a Sony one, buy a Sony. These would have been quite expensive. These were 90s. Some of them have got an analog tune. This has got a digital one, and these are really good. You probably get them for about 25 quid on eBay now. Should be singing Caroline, I suppose. I can't I can't hit the high tones like the Fortunes, unfortunately. So I'm not going to put you through that. I have to put them in the right way. Do a bit of cup of tea actually. Have I put it? Don't tell me I put them in the wrong way. Can't I do? You don't have to. That was it. Ah, there you go. If I go into, it says band on this, so if I go to band, go into medium wave and jog down to 1368, it'll sound a lot better than this one. And you can get these for about 30 quid, hang on. Nice, yeah, nice little set. We're not getting a hell of a lot on medium wave now. A lot of things have closed down, but we're still getting the biggest community radio station in the UK, and it's still broadcasting on medium wave, which is quite nice. And that is just. I can just get it if I got my magic aerial, because I've got a magic aerial that boosts stuff. That's Dale's Radio. Dale's Radio 936. Play some good stuff. And the other thing that will play music is Leica Music, which is the Asian station from Manchester, which gets through quite well here. Yeah, gets through quite well. But don't expect the greatest hits of the Beatles, because I don't think you're going to get that on that station. Anyway, I thought I'd do a quick one. Any more updates that I can think of? I should be prepared, but I'm never prepared. The channel's doing really well. We've got different viewers. The people that watch the videos are totally different than watch the shorts. The shorts have got people that like to look at Lancaster, live in Lancaster, like to see how it changes, and also, why am I waggling that? And then, no. And we've got people that are coming to university here, watching the shorts, so they can see what the town's like, rather than just, obviously, they've got an idea of what the campus is like. And in Lancaster City, the university is basically outside the actual centre, and it's like a city on its own. So obviously they've probably been to open days there and know what the campus is like, but doesn't know the local area. So we have got a few people that are thinking to come to university in our fine town of Lancaster and watching the shorts to see what the city centre is like and the areas around. One mention, we always like a bit of Atlantic 252 mention. Always comes up on the channel because we did a bit about it ages ago, and we did a few recordings which you can find on the channel, which was a 90s pop station from Ireland, which was absolutely massive in the northwest. Now someone's basically got permission to use that name and is using it on DAB. If you're in Manchester, but it's only on DAB places around Manchester. So if you're in Manchester in your car, you'll probably find, and if you're in your 40s, it'll surprise you, and jog around, you'll find the name Atlantic 252. Is it Atlantic 252? No, it's just, at the moment, it's just a jukebox playing tunes from the 80s, 90s and 2000s. It's not really looked at the kind of playlist that Atlantic would have done at the time, and it's got no DJs, so it's just a revolving list, which is a shame. But they do say they will have DJs in the new year and wider coverage, so never know. It might get better. I've listened to it online, but it's not really my kind of thing. But I like keeping my old radios alive, so I listen to what I can on the radio before it's all gone. And I think by 2020, I think quite a few things will go next year on AM, or medium wave as we know it. Shortwave, I think there's only just over 200 official broadcasters around the world that are using it now. I think I read somewhere. I've just some non-official broadcasters using it, but the ones that are official, I think it's just over 200. So radio, as the older generation knows, is slowly dying. So I think by about 26, 27, there won't be that much on medium wave in the UK at all, I don't think. The ironic thing is, the one station that's committed to it is Radio Caroline on 648 in the southeast. So the ironic thing is, the radio station that started the pop revolution in the 1960s might be the last one to leave medium wave, which is quite a thought, really. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. It's really nice out there, so maybe go for a brisk walk this evening, or go for a quick pint in the pub down the road. It's nice, and we've got a lovely breeze. I think it's going to get stormy down that south. I think we might miss it, but we'll see. I might go for a walk later on. Thanks for watching again. Hopefully we'll have a video where we're going. Might have one Sunday because I'm going out with Mum. We're going to visit a few places, and I'll do some Caroline 70s stuff. I might do something on the live feed tomorrow. So yeah, again, thanks for watching. I hope I haven't bored you into submission, and I'm going to finish my cup of tea and listen to the radio. See you soon.
Tonight, a bit of a special Hyundai surprise.